Hey guys, April 5, 2016, and it's just before 10 a.m. I thought I'd give a little hello to my community, my YouTube community, send out some really romantic vibes. And when I say romance, I usually mean romance yourself first. Send out those vibes and that energy to the universe, to the world, that you care about yourself enough to give yourself that romance. And how do you do that? By treating yourself with dignity, with unconditional love, respecting yourself, knowing your morals and your boundaries, sometimes even being able to speak up, to protect your boundaries. And literally, don't take no for an answer. I mean, if somebody is in your life, or you're interested in someone, or they're interested in you, and they don't see, or they, who you are, and your morals and values, and what you have to offer, and who you are, your integrity, your authenticity, say no, and move on, okay? So when I say don't take no for an answer, what I really mean is, if they say no to you when you stick to your morals and your values, then don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Compromise. Don't compromise for them. Don't change who you are for them. If you're going to change when you're in this path, then you internally change, and it's not so much that you're changing as a person, but more so you're changing your thoughts, your opinions, letting go of old relationships, old parts of yourself, that which no longer serves you, so that people, places, and things, and circumstances, and paths, and doors open for you, that people can now serve what it is that you're trying to live for. Okay? So we've got very, very loving and healing pink rose energy here. And if you look into healing modalities, roses, especially pink roses, because it's all about unconditional love, is very, very healing and very therapeutic, very loving. You can look it up. So today's message, I'm going to call it Pink Rose Spirit Message, because as you know, as a shaman, I always talk about energy is real, energy is alive. We all have an aura, including plants. We have a blueprint, including plants, and its original blueprint is to heal, okay? It's all about the goddess. Pink roses are all goddess. It's a goddess plant with femininity. But mind you, yes, it is a very beautiful rose. But if you are to love this rose and to take this rose, then you must love its thorns, okay? There's a metaphor, there's a saying that goes with that, and you can find that too. You could look it up. And I say that myself. If you're not going to be there for me and with me during my bad times, I don't need you, nor do I want you. When my good times, you know what I mean? But mind you, I'm going to be quite honest and quite frank. It's very difficult to get close to me. It's very difficult to build a relationship with me because I have a lot of guardians, and it's not that I put them there, they are there because of my life purpose. And a lot of times, because my energy is so therapeutic and healing, and I work very hard, people try to take advantage of that. They try to absorb my energy and get away with so-called murder. And that can mean anything in any situation, and then they get ripped away from me, or I get ripped away from them, and then they try to force me to stay in their life by doing rituals and spells and anything. It could be an energetic force, a physical force, and it doesn't work, and they get attacked immediately, and it's not me doing it, it's my protectors, it's my guardians. sick, I was engaged to him. We were going to get married. And he used to say to me, you have he said, what was it that he said exactly? He's like, there's billions and billions of guardians, warriors protecting you. He goes, every time I try to do something, immediately I get hit in the face. So he knew, you know. And I still see it happen right now, like, whether it's at work, whether it's like anything. When anybody tries to give me an evil eye or look at me in a certain way or try to harm me in any way, immediately something happens to them. And it doesn't work. So, and that's when the frequencies around me, like I said, I'm so protected that it doesn't work. And then the forces around my guardians, they will rip you away from me because, and vice versa, because I'm supposed to be doing this path, speaking my truth, being who I am. And that's it. So, let's embrace the pink loving rose. Let's look up spirit, rose spirit. I just received an email from Sitar Vigneswari. Sorry, sweetheart. I hope I'm saying your name right. I know we've been connecting. And I haven't gotten back to you yet. I will do so, but I just would like to get this out first. So, okay, wait a minute. Alright, now, I have my laptop open, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just going to, I don't usually, like I said, I don't usually read. But I'm just going to be giving you guidance so how you guys can do this on your own. Okay, so we're looking up pink rose spirit meaning. And... okay. Oh. This is the first time I'm searching this because I don't usually... like, I just go with my intuition. Okay, there's one. There's two. I'm gonna read whatever is, oh no. Alrighty. The true meaning and representational significance of roses, exclamation mark. Roses are God's messenger of love and feelings. It's right there, right? Okay, so this is a long article. Ooh, I ain't reading that. Okay, whatever, we got the main title of that, right? Since ancient times, roses have symbolized God at work in whatever situation they appear. The intricate and elegant roses offer a glimpse of a masterful creator's active presence in creation. Oh, mind you, if you really look into this, you see my Metatron's cube? You know how there's the 13 cycles? You know, it's miraculous on how the New Testament has chosen to wipe off the 13th tribe. Now, how can you come to a full cycle, a full creation of a new temple, of a new being, of a new government, of a new force, of a new people? If this is not full, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to anything in creation. It's in snowflakes. It's in the spiral. It's in the galaxy. It's in the Milky Way. Look at this rose. If you look, there's the Fibonacci. I can't say it right. Fibonacci. It's very the cycle. It's so similar. Okay, and there's no way this can come to fruition. Anyways, I just wanted to get that out. But it's the same, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's read this. Okay. So the intricate and elegant roses offer a glimpse of masterful creator's active presence in creation. So just as God has created you to be who you are, to look the way you to be internally who you are, what you have to offer in your path, I too have been chosen to look this way, to be this way, to act this way, to be misunderstood, because I'm always misunderstood, and to live my path the way I'm living my path, okay? I don't make this shit up. This is meant to happen, and it's happening, okay? As this popular flower blossoms, its buds gradually open to reveal blossoms with lovely layers, okay? And again, that's very similar to the Metatron's cube. That's very similar to women in general. That's very similar to people in general. Who we are on the outside does not define who we are inside. And that also goes back to internally changing, giving romance to yourself, because taking care of yourself internally, eventually you will be able to live in alignment of who you are internally, externally, and to have those people mirror that effect back to you, mirror who you now become back to you, rather than submitting what you believe is right or wrong to other people. You don't have to do that, okay? An illustration of how spiritual wisdom unfolds in people's lives. The strong, sweet scent of rose brings to mind the powerful sweetness of love, which is the essence of God. Now, some people believe God is love. Some people believe God is not love. God is anger. Everybody has their own interpretation. You know what I believe? I believe God is everything. God is everywhere. God is female. God is male. God is not even a sex, okay? God is energy and everything is one. But the way we've understood everything in life, we've removed, and found definitions and separated everything, okay? God is love. God is anger. God is passion. God is hate. God is everything. If you feel an emotion, it comes from God. It doesn't, even if you believe in a lower entity, a lower God, there is only one true God, and everything else has come from that God, including goddess, including God. It's all one. It's all one. Just taken off into, you know what I mean? To mind the powerful sweetness of love, which is the essence of God. So it's not surprising that many miracles and encounters with angels throughout history have involved roses. Speaking of that, before I got this reading started, I planted 2 clear crystal quartz in front of me. And so I forgot to mention that. But I'm sending a lot of loving energies. And so I want to do like just an auric healing here. And so whoever needs any type of romantic love into their life or healing and is open to receive it, or open to receive the message that I have to offer you and to get you right now, take it, receive it right now, because literally, again, like I said, I'm taking this aura of the rose and sending it your way, okay? Crystal quartz is a transmuter. It transfers energy in different dimensions, so it's being sent your way, okay? So roses and angels. People regularly report smelling the fragrance of roses while communicating with angels in prayer or meditation. Angels use rose scents as physical signs of their spiritual presence with people. Since roses have powerful energy fields that vibrate at a high electrical frequency, the highest of any flower on earth. So there you go, okay? always suggest women who have gone through a lot of trauma, verbal, physical, emotional, from men, from women, from their families, from their own selves, any type of abuse, I always suggest that you work with rose. Put it in your teas, drink it, use it as an elixir, put it into a pot, not a pot, sorry, a pot. You can put it into whatever with water. Put the rose petals in there. You can get dried rose petals. You can get, any of these, and just work with this energy, because it brings in that unconditional love, and you absorb that into your energy body, into your physical body, and it's wonderful. And since angelic energy also vibrates at a high rate, angels can connect easier with roses than with other flowers that have lower vibrational rates. Rose essential oil vibrates at a rate of 320 megahertz of electrical energy. And I always say, my energy, my vibration, my aura, my auric field vibrates through, it's all electrical. It's all electrical fire energy, okay? That's why a lot of people, when they come across me or they feel my energy field, immediately they feel that electrical immediately to me. And I mean, everyone who's ever, encountered me, there's that fire goes off. And then logically they try to understand what it is, and they can't really come up with it, because they're like, oh my god, is she putting a spell on me? What is she doing? But I don't conjure nothing. I don't invoke nothing. I don't need to. And that's the truth. I'm staying in my authentic integrity right now. In comparison, essential oil from lavender, one of the next highest frequency flowers, vibrates at a rate of 118 megahertz, and a healthy human brain usually vibrates between 71 and 90 megahertz.
Shri Narasimha Beejamatra.
Christians view roses as reminders of the Garden of Eden, a paradise in a world that reflected God's design. Before sin corrupted it. The mystic rose. Roses, which have long served as symbols of Mary, have shown up in some miraculous Marian apparitions that people worldwide have reported. Mary is known as the mystic rose, or the rose without thorns. Among some Christians, because of her role as the mother of Jesus Christ, whom Christians believe is the world's savior. Before sin entered the world and corrupted it, tradition says that the Garden of Eden featured roses with no thorns. And thorns appeared after humans sinned. Which is kind of a good metaphor for a lot, really. Mary became associated with the original purity of the uncorrupted beauty of roses God originally designed for the Garden of Eden. Okay, there's way too much to read here, but I will read what is important. There's the pink rose. Yeah, okay, that's just one page. I've been drinking so much liquid, I have to use the washroom. Okay, let's read. Symbolic rose meanings: love, honor, faith, beauty, balance, passion, wisdom, intrigue, devotion, sensuality, and timelessness. Okay, guys. I don't want to read all this because in addition to being a symbol of love, the rose is also a symbolic carrier of secrets. The term sub rosa means under the rose and comes from the practice of Romans hanging roses above meeting tables. Huh. Alright. Pink rose symbolizes first love, innocence, and healing. Yes, it definitely does. Only the silent message of the rose guides members on a heart-to-heart basis. Historically, roses represent the presence of our founder. What is that? Oh. I just clicked on an organization, but there's some interesting things here. To understand the archetype, I can't say that word. It is necessary to suspend one's intellectual and cultural connections to it and simply be open to the presence of the rose. This popular flower has a complicated symbology with paradoxical meanings, absolutely. It is at once a symbol of both purity and passion, both heavenly perfection and earthly desire. Both death and life, the rose is the flower of the goddesses, Isis, Venus, and the blood of Osiris, Adonis, and Christ. Originally a symbol of joy, the rose later indicated secrecy and silence, but is now usually associated in the common mind and romantic love. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to hold on to this. I think the energy the rose wants me to hold on. So, I'm sorry, like I'm coming really close to the camera. I just can't reach. Like I have to. I'm going to keep this here. Pink roses symbolize gentleness, softness, thankfulness, loving and supportive friendships, awards, and honors. Okay, there's too much to read here. So I just want to say again, thanks for watching. I see something about the rose is successful to produce the golden child, the perfected essence of both king and queen. Okay guys, that's it. Again, like I said, here's the energy, the essence, sending it your way. Sending the energy of the pink rose your way so that you can absorb it and things like that, okay? So, thanks for watching, and yeah.